Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will explore a complete self-study roadmap, right from the understanding of the syllabus to mastering literary theories and writing mock test. So you can grab your notebook and let's begin. Yeah, so the first and foremost thing is that know the exam. Many of you may not know the pattern of exam, right? So you can try to understand the exam pattern. Paper pattern is that paper 1, it consists of general aptitude, teaching aptitude, research aptitude, logical reasoning, data interpretation and so on. It will have 50 questions. And when comes about paper 2, that's your major topic, core topic. If it is English literature, you can expect 100 questions from that. So 50 plus 100, 150 questions in total and 300 marks. One question weighs 2 marks. And there is no negative marking here in this examination. That's a luxury, so you can try all the question. Don't skip any one question from paper 1 or 2 because you are getting non-negative marking. Next one is understanding the weightage. If you are preparing for English literature, you have to master British literature. 40 to 50% of the questions that you can expect from British literature. So try to thorough with the ages from Chaucer to modern age, postmodern age, please. And the next one is literary criticism, theory, and cultural studies. 20 to 25% of the question that you can expect from cultural studies, literary criticism, and theory. Sometimes it can be 30%. So please make a note on this topic as well. Next one is Indian literature, post-colonial and American literature. All together you can expect 15% of questions. So here nowadays post-colonial and Indian literature has more weightage. So try to focus on that. If you don't have time, you can skip American literature. I skipped American literature and I watched some of the YouTube videos on the major writers from American literature. I didn't prepare much, but still I cracked the examination. So this tip I can give you. If you are not confident about American literature, you can skip, but you have to thorough with Indian literature and post-colonial literature. So the next 15% are from literary terms and devices, research methodology, ELT, literary movements and English in India. So for these topics, you can simply watch YouTube videos. That's more than enough. Try to watch YouTube videos of this topic. That's more than enough. So the next one is syllabus breakdown. Here you can see unit wise breaking down of the syllabus. Drama, poetry, fiction, short story, novel, non-fiction, prose, language, history and its features. Unit 6 is English in India, history, ELT, literary criticism, literary theory, cultural studies, media studies. Unit 10, research method, academic writing. So there in the previous slide, I have given you the weightage of the question that you can expect from British literature, Indian English literature, then post-colonial, theory, criticism, cultural studies. So you can download syllabus from UGC NET website and highlight strong and weak areas. So my request is that you can just go there in the order of the ages. You can start with Chaucer, then Elizabethan, neoclassical, romantic, Victorian, modern, postmodern. So I would request you to go for age-wise studies. That would be better. Here you are having must-have books. From paper 1, I would definitely suggest you to have KVS Madan or Truman's Guide. Arihant paper 1 book is also good. You can just buy any one book. Okay, that's the request from my end. So try to buy any one book. If you are buying KVS Madan, that's fine. You can just refer that book. Try to solve the problems there in it. If you are buying Truman, you can just keep that book with you. No need of buying all the books for paper 1 because we are not going to read or we are not going to refer that. So any one book, Madan, Truman or Harihant. For British literature, there are n number of books. So you can just go for any one of these books, Edward Albert or William J. Long, Routledge History of English Literature, Oxford Companion to English Literature. Any one book, stick on that book. And other things you can just take from YouTube, watch YouTube videos, refer a book, make note. That's enough. Any one book. For literary theory and criticism, I can suggest you Beginning Theory, Peter Barry's book, then M.H. Abrams' Glossary of Literary Terms. These two books are really needed. If you are a literature lover, if you are a literature student, if you want to be the teacher, you must have this book there in your library, personal library or book collection. Peter Barry and Emma Chabra. The next tip is that PYQs and practice. Honestly speaking, I haven't taken any PYQs. Seriously saying, I haven't done any of the PYQs. So for paper one, what I did is that they're behind the standard textbook. If it is KVS Madan, Arihant or Truman, there would be some question. I think nearly 50 to 100 questions from each portion that I have attended for paper 1. When comes about paper 2, what I did is that mock test I have taken. Some of the free mock tests that I will tell you. So that I have done, and I was thorough with the topics, especially British literature, Indian English literature, theory, criticism, cultural studies. These 5 areas were my lifesaver. So that I would say for paper 2. And I forgot African and Caribbean literature. That was my forte, I would say. Like, I was very confident about these all areas which I have mentioned. So these areas really helped me. So other areas are important, but I didn't get time to learn those all. So these are the areas which helped me throughout my studies. So next, when comes about strategy per topic, here in British literature, as I told you, age-wise studies would be the best strategy that you can have. Here you can see the different ages, and your focus should be on authors and their major works, character names, quote, literary moments of these periods. That should be the major focus. When comes about literary criticism and theory, as I told you, you can read Peter Barry, underline key theorist and definition, and you can create flashcards for this theory and criticism. When comes about Indian English literature, you have to know the important writers. I have listed very few. There are many writers from this, so you can just simply do that. Next one is revision and note making. Really, really, really important. I told you I have skipped many of the topics: American literature, research methodology, ELT. Many of the portions I have missed, and but what I helped really is my note making skills and revision every day. Here I have given weekly revision, but I was revising every day revision. I was spending 1 hour for revision. Whatever I have learned, I was revising every day, especially theory part, theory, criticism, cultural studies, along with my British literature. If I'm taking Chaucer period, there along with that I was taking one theory, structuralism or psychoanalytic theory, no criticism, and I was revising the author and their major works every day. I was doing that, so you can also do the same. Yeah, here comes the last but not the least, online resources. Try to take maximum resources from these YouTube channels, and stay motivated, set daily and weekly goals, and use free PDFs from UGC Pathshala, and download IGNOU MA English syllabus, Delhi University syllabus, most of the central university syllabus, because most of the questions are asking from their prescribed syllabus. So try to go through the syllabus, try to understand the works and the author, and you can just include this all there in your study pattern. Above this all, believe yourself. Self study always works. Okay, trust me. So stay away from distractions, study well, all the best.